Hi out there, I'm trying to make this work. No, that's not what I want. You guys can't see my screen right now. I'm trying to make you see my screen. It's not that. I swear it should just be under display capture. No. How do I make it display my screen, you guys? Tell me. No. Oh, I think I got it. There we go. Alright. I know. How do I make it be number one? I'm gonna add my webcam back in real quick. Sorry for fiddling with OBS while I'm trying to do stuff, but I'm sure you guys will forgive me since nobody's watching anyways. No, not that. There we go. And make myself small. Move myself back over here. Here we go. How's that? I think that works. That way we can see the map when it comes up, and we can see the email notification when it comes up, stuff like that. Okay, now let's lock these two in place. Perfect. Let me know if I need to make any adjustments to volume and stuff like that, please. I am not feeling great. I am just feeling nauseated today, so I am just gonna play a game and try to get my mind off of it. Does anybody remember this game? Has anybody ever played this game before? We got a couple of different areas, locations that we can choose from, and these are all climate types. This game came out in like 1996 or something like that, and it definitely taught me a lot of bird songs, that's for sure, and how to identify a lot of species too. Glasses are dirty. Can't do this with dirty glasses. Okay. Tropical location. Down here in the southern end of Florida, we got our subtropical, that would be most of southern United States. Continental warm area, that's getting a little bit further up, but not quite towards the Great Lakes. Continental cool area, this is New England and the upper regions of Michigan and Minnesota, and Dakotas. We've got this semi-arid region, which is I mean, pretty much right through the Midwest, right? That's the Tornado Alley, right? And then on up into these lower areas where the Rocky Mountains are a little bit, you know. I think that this mountain region should be probably bigger. We got this arid area where we have the Sonoran Desert. We've got our Mediterranean area of Southern California. And we've got a maritime area of the West Coast here, which is basically the North America's rainforest right here. So, anybody got any sort of preference on where we make our park? Because I really don't care. I've used all of these areas. You can see our rainfall, inches per year, and we can see our average temperature over here as well. Lots of rain down here, but our average temperature is way higher than in our maritime area. Rainfall here is way less, average temperature is high, even less here, and yes, the average temperature is in a very wide range. Hardly any rain in the mountain ranges, and our temperatures are very mild, ranging to very cold. It's a little bit better in the semi-arid areas, but here we get pretty cold. Up in the continental cool, but it's about average rain. It's about half and half, a little bit more in the continental warm, a little bit more as the temperature goes up to in the subtropical area, and down here we got lots of rain and hardly any cool temperatures. So, where are we going? Anybody got any preference? No preference? Okay, I'm gonna go with like a Colorado type area, but not quite mountainous, because Front Range is better, in my opinion. Now we get to change our map, or pick a map, choose a map, there we go. We could do one with lots of water, or we could do one with sporadic water. Got an island in the middle of this one. That would be nice. And this one's got two little offshoot areas that are separated from everything else by the water. This one's real open. And that's what I normally go for, is ones that are kind of making themselves an island, making its own map an island, so that I don't get outside influences. But I still have lots of land area to work with. That one's interesting. I would keep people to one area and animals to the larger area in this one. This one's kind of nice. You could do a couple of little camp spots up in these hard-to-reach areas here. A couple little islands that could work pretty well. But this is kind of open, isn't it? Let's see what else we can find. This one would be interesting. Yeah, sure, why not? So first thing we want to do is turn our disasters off. And turn Rizzo off. That's the little frog that'll tell you all the things. He's kind of annoying. So, looking at our map again, we can take this and drag it around. This little corner up here is pretty cool. See some fish jumping. Fish just automatically spawn. There's a lot of tiny little puddles and stuff. I'm gonna clean some stuff up here. Oh, we already got an email, you guys. Wait. Let me see my OBS, because I think I'm right in the way. Yep, I am. Whoa. Wrong thing. Come on. There. I think that's better. We cannot zoom in or out on this, and the only way we have to move around is a little toggle bar up top. Let's go ahead and make these little areas a little wider for our people. Make some of them just a little bigger. While still looking natural, right? Yeah, why don't we do that? We'll just put a pond in the middle, right? Yeah. Water costs 100, so we use this sparingly. That's 5, 6, 7. That's 8 right there. Okay, so we got a little walk around area. Let's do some of this. Make this a little campsite right here, right in the middle. I think I like that. Okay, now we can go ahead and do some people stuff, shall we? I think we'll have our people come in through here. Ooh, it's already snowing, you guys. So let's... Oops. Have one path. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize we could make a bridge. Well, let's do that too, shall we? I think this is going to be a really pretty little park once we get it done. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is going to be like our entrance to the park entrance area. We're going to have maybe like a little picnic ground or a playground or something over there. And then this is going to be a campground up in here. Oops. It's hard to do anything in this game, if you guys haven't noticed. Like, follow the pixels or whatever and make a straight line. Okay, let's make our little path come up in here. Oops, I did it again. There we go. I'll look at those emails in just a minute. We technically are not like on any sort of timer here or anything, so this is all up to us. I did it again! And then we'll have our path come up here. There we go. Let's connect this part. Follow a straight line. And see all this water over here. Let's just, oops. Come on now. Let's just box all this off. And the reason that I want to do that is to kind of keep the human influence to a certain area. This certain area, the rest of this area over here is going to be for animals, so let's go ahead and box this off as well with our water. I love these little planning games or whatever. This is already helping, I think. Helping me, at least. Let's see, I'm gonna have another little camp spot way down here. Yeah. Now, next thing that people need, trash cans. People are disgusting in this game. They will leave their trash everywhere. This is going to be a campsite. This is a campsite. And then we might be able to put another little campsite right there, but this is all going to be gazebos and the playground that we're going to put in. So we got our trash cans all over for our people. I'm running out of money already. So let's come over here and attract some animals, shall we? Alright. Let's go daisies and not dandelions. Dandelions are everywhere as is. They don't need to be in my game as well, but sunflowers are definitely welcome. And irises, eh? Get some lupins in there. We got a nice little meadow going here. Paintbrushes are actually a parasitic plant. Poppies, you can't grow them in bulk. Shooting stars and thistles. Thistles are hot, according to Eeyore, and then violets. And we don't have any water plants in this area here. Alright, we attracted a chipmunk. Good for us. Let's get some trees in here. And this will spread. Black walnuts, yum yum. Joshua trees. Joshua trees should probably be in like an area all their own, shouldn't they? Go ahead, little Joshua trees. Junipers. Let's come back up. You guys like that sound? It's a weird sound, huh? Yeah, we got some birds. Some red maples, white fir, white oak, white pine, and some sycamores to round it out. Now let's look at our map. Oh yeah, we got a nice little area going there. We don't have any people over here yet, however, we did get some more money. So let's go ahead and do some things. Hopefully that'll be some revenue making for us. Fountain. Swing set. A slide for the kitties. Gotta have a fire hydrant just in case of anything. Let's put some benches in, right? Water fountain. Just because we like people. An outhouse because, you know, why not? And let's do a hot dog stand. Oh yeah, let's feed the emails. Okay. Gazebo rental already. Bobby and his birthday party is gonna be, I think, trash, isn't it? Where people bring in trash. Okay, let's do some plants up here. Like maybe put some between the gazebos, little bushes. We like lilacs, Oregon grapes. Okay, poison oak. We should probably get it away from people, right? Oh, look at the snake we got in here. There's prickly pears, oddly enough. I would actually like to put some of those with the Joshua trees. Rhododendrons. We're going all over the place. Roses. Let's come up to the middle area again, huh? Some service berries. Speria. Viburnum. And that's it. Okay. We got some more money again. Let's go back to our people's stuff. Let's add in our little campsites that we were talking about doing. And a picnic table for each. There we go. And let's come up here and do it again. Here's our tent. This one's not far away from civilization, huh? This is for people who like to be close to civilization. Now let's split the difference here. Do a little campfire up here, yeah? There we go, that's cute. And our plants will totally spread all over the place. And then we wanted to have one up in here. I think that's enough room to do it. Yes, yes. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah. Now we're cooking with gas. Let's go back in here and add some grasses. And again, they will spread. Anybody actually watching? No? If you are watching, would you comment your favorite flower? Whether that be on a tree, a grass, or a shrub? I know I was gonna talk about my timeline with CRPS, but I have just been not doing okay today. Yay, gazebo rental. Oh, it's gonna be $100. Go ahead. I knew it. Some irises in here. Let's come down here and put some diversity in here. Some lupins. Some poppies. Some paintbrushes. And some violets. And again, all this is going to spread. It'll spread like wildfire if we let it. Oh, looks like we got some happy deer. Quite a few skunks and chipmunks here, don't we? Oh, and a buffalo. So the other cool thing that this game does is we can come over to our computer and we can do the identa species, especially now that we have put in a ton of species. You can't scroll down, or at least I haven't figured out how to do it, so to, you know, do the key bindings or whatever on this game. It's just so old, it just doesn't even have it. Is this white pine? Yay! Loblolly? No. Ponderosa pine. This one's gonna be fir. Blueberries. This is Speria? Nope. Viburnum. Lilac. Prairie rose. This is stuff that'll make you itch. Oregon grape. I believe this is rhododendron. Is it elderberry? Elderberries. You can use the species identifier, which is a lot of fun to use. Let's go ahead and try it. Just like that one. This is a shooting star. Amazing, huh? Okay, let's try it with this one. Orange flowers. It looks pretty much like the one in the picture, doesn't it? Copy. Let's try it with this one. Buttercup. Daffodil, sunflower. This is buffalo grass. Irises. Who doesn't know that one, right? This is a thistle. That's pretty obvious too. Some type of geranium, right? This is a lupin. And here comes some mammals. We got some predators. It's gonna be a wolf then. I mean, obviously these aren't extremely accurate, but it's okay. Squirrel. No. Tree squirrel, there we go. Bighorn sheep. Bison. Cougar. Mountain lion. Puma. Whatever you want to call them. Now comes birds. Let's see what we got for birds in our park right now. We got a roadrunner, y'all. That's great. Little chickadee. Little hummingbird. Bluebird. Pigeon. Where is it? There it is. Warbler. Falcon. Eagles. Vultures are very important to the ecosystem. Here goes owls. Yeah, so as far as CRPS is concerned, I've been not sleeping real great and not eating real great either, so I'm just kind of going moment to moment and trying to get my mind off of the way that I feel. And the way that I feel is really not great right now. Oh dear. Let's go up and see the deer. Jeez. I did turn the disasters off for right now. We'll wait a couple of years in this park. And I think my deer are eating all my grasses, aren't they? It's nice to have that money, but also not nice to lose all of the stuff I just put in there. See, this stuff is spreading very nicely. This stuff is just getting eaten by deer. So in the computer, you can look at your budget, your species checklist, things that you have but you haven't identified. You can look at the facts about your different species, like the red maple attracts jackrabbits, bears, and grouse. That's kind of the important part right here. Park information. You can change your park location, which probably is not the best thing to do once you've established plants. You can look at your population graphs and pick your species or whatever. Or you can look at your park census, and this is the important part to me. It will show you how many there are. Like, how many deer do we have? Only 2 at this point. We have 117 daffodils, you know? Daffodils, thistles, and paintbrushes are kind of overtaking everything. Little skinky lizards out there somewhere, and we also have to name that song thing, which I have my computer muted for me right now, so we might do that later. Let's see, our grasses are spreading. They're spreading very nicely, actually. Our trees are pretty sparse, so here's our little desert type environment, and it's doing pretty well. Yep, prickly pears just exploded again. We got an email. Gazebo rental. Oh yeah, definitely. Let's go identify some species. The sound that it gives when you're right, I think, is very satisfying. Whew, there's a lot of people. Alright, let's put in some more of these and get some ground cover in here, yeah? Buttercups. My little buttercup has the sweetest smile. Dear little buttercup, won't you say hello? There's some sunflowers in there. Get some lupin and these things. Oh my gosh, there's like nothing up here. Or over here, huh? We'll just overpopulate it with thistles. You guys like that? Oh, we got a bear right in with the people. That's how it happens, y'all. That's how it happens. Squirrels, woodpeckers. Oh yeah, our prickly pears are kind of taking over, aren't they? And I'd like to go over here. And let's just put in more trees. 1, 2, 3. Hickory. Hickory dock. Not Joshua trees, but junipers, some pines, aspens, and we got ourselves a nice little forest here once it gets all grown in. Very diverse, got stuff all over the place. We still got plenty of money to work with. The birds like the trees, that's for sure. Now how are we looking? See, we had a couple of trees in this little area, and they will reproduce, but I just wanted to give things a little bit more. Now let's do some grasses and flowers down here. And kind of wall in these prickly pears, shall we? And yes, I am avoiding dandelions like they're the plague because I hate dandelions. Sorry, I really do. They're invasive. They were brought over on the Mayflower from Britain because British ladies wanted them in their herb gardens. The like 5 ladies that came with, but that's the entire reason that we have dandelions from coast to coast now. And now they're called naturalized, but it's like, they're not. They're just as naturalized as kudzu is. If you don't know what kudzu is, we'll probably do some later. We'll probably put in a disaster. Oh yeah, see, a lot of our hickory, a lot of our tree species died out that first year before we got a chance to identify them. This is nuthatch, copperhead. Cool. Now what do we got? Crazy. There's a lot of people, huh? This area down here is very pretty. I would camp down here. Would you? Leave me a comment if you would camp at my campground. Well, anybody got any fun... Oh, look, there's a little weasel running around. Anybody got any fun camping stories they want to tell me? Any fun stories from your own camping experiences? Maybe you've camped in the Rocky Mountains and you have a story that you want to share? Quaking aspens. This is Colorado native for sure. We're gonna put a couple of these. Red maples are always pretty. My mother has a story of camping in Yellowstone National Park when she was a little girl, and she was born in 1957. Tell me your camping story if you want in the chat, please. But her camping story goes like this. They were camping, tent camping, and it was a little bit cold that night, so they decided to sleep in the car. It was her and her two brothers, and mother and father. And they had left the Cheez-Its outside, and a bear got a hold of the Cheez-Its and ate them. Isn't that great? She said that they watched the bear from inside of the vehicle, just horrified at what it was doing to their Cheez-Its. There we go. Some currants for some wildlife. Dogwoods are less of a bush and more of a tree to me. I grew up in Virginia where the dogwood is the state tree, not bush. All I'm doing is just adding in species here and there. Have you ever been camping in the desert? I've been camping in the desert down near the Pueblo Reservoir, and it was an experience. I've been down there several times now, taking my mom camping down there, and my kids, and my husband. And it is definitely different than any sort of camping that I've ever been in before. Now, let's see what our park's looking like. Oh yeah, we got some spreading going on. Look at all of these bushes. There's a little prickly pear area. Our Joshua trees don't... Oh yeah, they are spreading. Yeah, they are. Alright. All these squirrels. We could put something in over here on these little islands if we wanted to. A bunch of prickly pears or something, right? And some aspens. Let's make this real Colorado-y. Okay, let's check our email. Oh, gee, we're missing things. Oh, it's another Deer Hunters Club. I meant to press no for that one. This is a fence lizard. This is cottontail. We all know what this one is. This would be a coyote. I've seen a flying squirrel back in Virginia one time. What is this? Okay. Currant, prairie red, no? Cinquefoil, where is it? Is this bearberry? Yeah. Here's the Spiria. Awesome. Okay, let's go down. Oh god, we did it. Again. I need to not do this. Because they kind of eat all of the grasses that I just put in. How about this? How about we just have tons of buffalo grass over here that will then spread over here, right? Hopefully. It'll just continue to spread and spread and spread. Get some tree growth. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah. If you ever watch the crime page that Botany Doesn't Die on YouTube, and he goes, "That's nice." Oh, that is. That's nice.
This is a lupin. She has been happy living in this park so far.
We hit October and things go real dark again, huh? Look at all these people. I'm glad they're using the trash cans though. People normally leave trash around. Oh, look at them. Look at them! Alright, let's do a little cleanup. You guys tell me if I miss any trash, okay? Let's see, it looks like the deer are dissipating finally. I'm not gonna do that again. Very nice, very nice, very pretty. Whoa, look at all the bushes. We can go down to the park information, park census, thistles, roses, poison oaks, daffodils, and lupins, huh? Seems like we have a skunk and skink problem, but that's okay. It's really just a skunk problem. Wow, March comes around fast in this game, doesn't it? I love our sparse little trees in this area. And then it gets more forest-like over here, huh? In this area right in between, where we got some mountain stuff like junipers and firs, and some plain stuff like the prickly pears and the Joshua trees, and then grass area. It's almost just like real life, huh? There's a foxy man. Foxy man. If you don't watch The Mighty Boosh, then you might not know what I'm talking about. The foxy man. Everything's different in the world, Huffy. No. Can we identify any species? Nope, I guess not. It's okay. Well, there you have it. This is SimPark. We're having fun, letting our species go wild. Got an email. Is it a gazebo rental? No. Let's see, we still don't have any plants on that corner, or up in here in this area. So why don't we start over here? Or should we just let him go? Let's do it. Let's add some stuff, shall we? We'll get a little shrubby area going on over here. And again, yeah, I'm just kind of being random. 1, 2, 3. Just everywhere, kind of gets you a random pattern. The prickly pears really like it around here. Right on down the list. There we go. Let's put in some trees now. Slide over a little bit. We got tons of money, so we can definitely do this. And the point of this game, for me when I was young, was to, like, if there was overpredation going on, to, like, I don't know, give the little species that were being preyed on some more food items, or eliminate your prey species, or whatever. If any of the animals were starving, the point was to give them more stuff to eat, you know, whether that be animal or plant. Oaks in here. And then we've got a pretty diverse little area, but what I think I'm going to do is come up to the grasses and flowers and do this all over again. That way we've got them real thick in here, and hopefully it will just spread all over the place. Yes, I am still avoiding the dandelions. Oh, spring has sprung, and it's beautiful. Or those. There we go. Alright, let's see on the map. This little area is very diverse, huh? Look at all the people. Oh, trash. You trashy, trashy people. Put your trash in the trash cans, please. That's why they're there. That goes for everybody in real life, too. Things just aren't spreading the way I was hoping they would in through here. I think it's a lot of foot traffic, I don't know. Might be the deer. Try to get some connection between this area and this area, because this area is real healthy. And this area is not. Well, we're already into October again. Skunks and skinks. Skunks and skinks. You know what I haven't seen? Those elks. Oh wow, our aspens. Or are they supposed to look like that? Somebody tell me. Are they supposed to look like that? Will they come back in the spring? Or are they dead? Are people being trashy still? Yes. This is why I don't allow them all over the park. It's because they're so trashy. Just leave their trash around everywhere. People, stop leaving your trash around. Could you imagine that many people walking all over your campsite while you're trying to camp? That would be crazy. Well, our trees are getting really tall now, huh? We've been in here for 11 years. Let's go look at that one little area. Oh yeah, they're still alive. Our aspens are still alive. There we go. That's real nice. Very wooded. Well, there we go. There's SimPark, you guys. Should we wait until it, like, spreads over every— oh my god, look at all the skinks. Ooh. party, party. I'm starting to get physically tired again, so I'm not going to be on here very much longer. Lots of skunks still. Lots of deer for whatever reason, and Daffodil has taken over the prickly pears and whatever else it was that were going crazy. Oh, this place is nice. This little area with a few trees, lots of bushes, lots of grasses and ground cover. This little area is going to get filled in real quick, I think. So is this area down here, although we could probably help it out some. We have a ton of money, that's for sure. I think we just got more lizards. That's okay. I think that the skunks and the birds are going to eat them. Hopefully. That's that. Now let's see. Ooh, some of these trees are getting tall, huh? This is our first little forest area with sparse trees in the grass. It's very pretty in through here. Got some color changes on the leaves. Let's see if we've got some species to identify. Nope. Yeah, I just cannot get the plants to keep on growing around here, though. You know why that is? I think I do. I put in sorts of species in here. Nothing stayed. Ooh, now even down here, that area was doing really well. Well, we got some trees coming up still, that's good. This area right here still isn't doing very much. This is where we put in our first Joshua tree, so we can do it then. So our map. Ooh, the aspens are getting tall, huh? Our map is almost filled in with this area, this area. Jesus, look at all these people though. What is going on? Oh, the trees got taller. That makes this little campsite really nice right in there, huh? Even if it is real close to that pathway. I put in all of that buffalo grass and now there's all of a sudden all these rabbits. This kind of looks like the modern state of national parks, doesn't it? And state parks. Just an overcrowding of people. How's this area doing? Oh, that's pretty. The sunflowers really took hold. The trees are getting bigger. Tons of bison in this area up here. Tons of bison here too, huh? Let's see. Yep, this was our first little wooded area here. These trees are getting quite tall now. This is our little foresty type area. It's real nice through here. Definitely fewer buffalo. Well, that's SimPark, folks. I've been on here for 13 years and just over about an hour, so one little last over the park. We got some diversity, we got some big old trees, we got a prickly pear area, we got a Joshua tree area, we got a forest, we got a human area. They are really trying to break past there, aren't they? And that's all I got for you. In the wise words of the botany guy, go fuck yourself, bye.